Express yourself. Express yourself.
Hello everybody, it's Mrs. Lee here. It's assembly number 10, 20, 1, 22, 23. What should we do first? I reckon we need to look at the time, don't you? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Oh, tricky one. Long hand, that's the minute hand, is on the 4. We know we can find out how many minutes have gone past the hour by counting in sets of 5. You have to count with me. So we go 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20 minutes has gone past the hour. And we look at the short hand, that's the hour hand, it's just coming off the 6. So it was 6 o'clock, but 20 minutes has gone past. So we say it's 20 past 6 or 6:20. Right, so it's 6:20. It could be 6:20 in the morning and you might be just waking up, or it might be 6:20 at night and you're sitting down to have your tea. Oh, let's have a little look at our language of the month. It's Malayalam. Namaste. Namaste means, that's right, hello. Good. Namaste. Oh, and our Makaton sign of the week is, ready, put your hand in front of your chest, you bring it out to the good sign, and it means to be bold, to be courageous, to be brave. And we want you to be bold and brave and courageous. And you remember what this says? Can you read it? Express yourself. And if you look at all the letters, they're all completely different. They're unique. We've talked about you being unique, haven't we? And everybody's got different things that make them happy and things that make them sad. And we want you to try and find the things and share with us the things that make you happy. We would love to hear about what makes you sad, because then we can help you solve the problem to make you happy. Does that make sense? So it's okay to feel sad, it's okay to feel angry, it's really okay to be happy. And sometimes we feel happy a lot, sometimes we don't. And we need to share that with everybody. And one of the ways of trying to make yourself feel happy is to express yourself in the way that you want to. In a moment, I'm going to show you a video with Mrs. Orledge. You know Mrs. Orledge loves to create different things, doesn't she? She's made us amazing displays over the years. She is my go-to person if I need something made. Shall we have a look in my basket and see if I've got a book? I have. In my basket, I've got this book called Hello Beaky. And it's sort of linked to what we've been talking about. The book that I want to read hasn't come through the post yet, and that's making me a bit sad. But I'm going to have some, what's that word? Patience. And I'm fingers crossed hoping that it will be here tomorrow and I'll be able to share it in the next assembly. Shall we have a little look at Hello Beaky? Hello Beaky is written by an author called Jez Alborough, and he writes lots and lots of books all about teddies sometimes, but this one isn't about a teddy. In fact, this one is about something that comes out of an egg who doesn't know who it is. It can see that it's got a blue beak, but it doesn't know if it's a fish or a bird, what it is. And he goes on a journey to find out, to make himself feel happy. Right, here we go. An egg tumbled through the leaves and branches and shattered into pieces on the rainforest floor. Out popped a fluffy creature with a bright blue beak and a curly orange tail. "Hello," croaked Frog, jumping up from behind a bush. "I'm a frog, what are you?" The creature looked confused. "Don't you know what you are?" asked Frog. The creature shook its head. "Then you can be my friend," said Frog. I will call you Beaky. Come on, let's go for a walk. Frog's friendly. Am I a frog? Asked Beaky as they hopped along. Frog laughed. Ha ha! If you were a frog, then you would be able to hop as high as me, and you wouldn't have those funny, fluffy flaps. If I'm not a frog, said Beaky, then what am I? I don't know, puzzled Frog. I've never seen anything like you before, but you must be something. Everything is something. Before long, they found Snake. What's he doing? Asked Beaky. Oh, he's slithering, said Frog. Precisely, said Snake. It's simply splendid to slither. You should try to slither yourself. Yes, have a try. Go on, said Frog, for he wondered whether Beaky might be some sort of snake. So Beaky lay on the earth and he tried to slither. Nothing happened. Oh dear, said Frog. Snake laughed. Ooh, too short, he said, and he slithered off into the trees. Beaky and Frog hopped into the river where they found fish gliding about in the water. Oh, what's he doing? Asked Beaky. I'm swimming, said Fish. Come and join me, the water's lovely. Good idea, said Frog, thinking that Beaky might be some sort of fish. Go on, try to swim. Well, Beaky splished and splashed and flipped and flapped, but he could not swim a stroke. Oh dear, said Frog. Fish giggled. Ooh, too fluffy, he said, and he swam away. Oh, everybody knows what they are except me, sighed Beaky. Just then, he heard something singing softly far away. Oh, did you hear that? He said excitedly. Hear what? Said Frog. Listen, said Beaky. It came from up there. Frog looked up to the top of the trees and then he heard it too. Someone up there must be really happy, said Beaky, to sing such a joyful song. Do you think I could ever be that happy? I will be back at the end after Mrs. Orledge's video, so I will see you in. Maybe, said Frog. Then he had an idea. Let's climb up there and see if we can find out. So up they went, but the higher they climbed, the more frightened Frog became. Ooh, his face there. So Beaky had to carry on alone. On and on he struggled all through the day, into the night, until he could go no further. Sounds like a perseverance parrot. Oh, now I'm lost, cried Beaky, and I still haven't found out what I am. Oh, maybe I should never have left the forest floor. Perhaps the song was just a dream. And with this thought, he fell asleep. Oh dear. Come on, let's hope this story ends well, yes? Beaky awoke the next morning to the sound of a familiar song. Looking around, he saw circling in the air a beautiful, fluffy creature with a bright blue beak and a curly orange tail. Oh, what are you? Called Beaky. Me? Well, I'm a bird of paradise, of course. A bird? Said Beaky. That's what I am. In his excitement, he jumped and skipped and dipped and strutted and bobbed and trotted, and then whoop, he tripped. Whoa! Down and down and down and down and down he fell, clashing through the leaves and branches down towards the earth below. Flap your wings, called the bird. Flap your wings! Beaky opened up wide his fluffy flaps. My wings, he cried, these are my wings! And with a whoosh, he began to fly. Up past the tree where Snake was slithering, down to the river where Fish was swimming, and back to the vine where Frog was still waiting. Frog! Beaky cried. Look at me! I can't slither or swim or hop like you, but I can fly. At that moment, Beaky heard the singing once more, and it seemed to be calling him. Oh, I must go, he said, but I'll come back and visit. And then he flew up towards the treetops. Beaky! called Frog. You haven't told me what you are! Well, said Beaky, that's right, bird. I'm a bird of paradise. Oh, what a lovely story that is. Just imagine if Beaky hadn't have been brave and tried out something new, climbing all the way up and then flapping his fluffy flaps. He might not have found out what he is, and he might have still been sad. Sometimes it's really good to have a go at doing something completely different and seeing if you enjoy it. So next time your grown up at home or in school says, try to do something, have a go. You never know, you might enjoy it. You might decide that is a thing that you want to continue doing to express yourself. Okay, we are now going to go and see Mrs. Orledge. Mrs. Orledge has got 2 jars that she is going to share with you. I've made 2 myself. One is called the happiness jar and the other one is called things to look forward to. I want you to listen really carefully, and I'm hoping that you can be creative and produce 2 jars like this. Now you've seen mine, a little bit boring. I bet you though, Mrs. Orledge is going to inspire you to try and make 2 jars of your own, and we would love to see them on tapestry. Make sure you share them with us. Okay.
Morning, everyone. Really been missing you all at the moment. Do you remember at school when we talk about our well-being? That's how we feel in our minds and our bodies. Everything's a little bit different at the moment, isn't it? Today we're going to make something that'll help us with that. They're called thoughtful jars. One is a looking forward to jar, one is a happy jar. The looking forward to jar is every time you think of something at home that you can't do at the moment, but you're looking forward to doing it, you can pop it in your jar. So I sat down today and I thought, I'm missing my friends. I'm looking forward to seeing my friends. So I've written it on my paper, I'm rolling it up and I'm popping it in my jar. So every time in the day that I think of something, I can pop it into my jar. And then when we can do it, we can take it out and be happy that we can join in and be with our friends again. Then, to make our jar look nice, we can decorate it. So, I've written on the front, it is my looking forward to jar. And I've found some things in my craft box that I can make it look nice. At Hertford, we like to be outdoors, don't we? So I found some beautiful butterfly stickers. Do you remember we did that in the summer? That's something that we can look forward to again, isn't it? I found some bugs. I know we look forward to going to the forest school. That's something we can look forward to again. And it can be personal to you, things that you are looking forward to. And fill up your jar every time you think of something. You can keep it on your side. Your family can pop things in as well. Our second jar is a happy jar. Now this could be something that you're making for your family, something that you love or you miss. And you can pop things in there that would make them feel happy. You all make me feel happy when I'm walking around school and you say, hello Mrs. O, I like your necklace. Hello Mrs. O, I like your scarf. You know Mrs. Lee, she wants my scarf, doesn't she? So I'm going to pop 3 things in my jar. I'm thinking about somebody that I want to make happy. I'm going to put, I like your smile. There, I'm writing that out. And I'm going to roll it up and put it in the happy jar. I know this person cares a lot about people. So I'm going to write in the happy jar, you always care. She always thinks about other people. And roll that up and put it in. And I think the last thing I'm going to write on there is that I like spending time in her company. She has lots of good things to tell people. So I'm going to put, I like being with you. Roll that up, put it in my happy jar. I'm going to give it to this person that I'm thinking about. Again, you can pop the lid on. And I've written on the front, happy jar. And this time, I know the person likes to be outdoors. So I've found, again, like we were looking forward to being outside, weren't we? That's something we can still do. We can still go out for walks, but not with lots of people, can we? So I'm going to put things on this jar that I know the person I want to make feel happy really likes. I'm having a bit of trouble with these stickers today. You can put anything you like on. There we go. I know this person is going to like this jar because she loves outside things and bugs and bees. Bees are her favourite. So we've got a looking forward to jar. We've got a happy jar. These things we can do when we all get back to being at school together.
Oh, super. Thank you so much, Mrs. Orledge, for sharing with us that brilliant idea. Who do you think Mrs. Orledge has made the happy jar for? I would like you to say the school prayer. Help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good, in all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Amen. Right. I am now going to say goodbye in Malayalam. I have got my little notes here to help me pronounce it. I believe I am saying Vita van Erlum. Vita van Erlum. Hoping that is goodbye, and I will see you in one sleep's time for the shout out.
Express yourself. Express yourself. You don't know.